How is the training for the flight going? Everything is nominal. Everything is calm and steady. With each day we get closer to the launch. We think everything will be great. No issues so far. A question to you, Luca. You're an experienced astronaut. What do you believe is something unique and special about the ISS? I do have great memories of flight. I have no concerns. I think the crew is ready. We're excited. And it looks like the vehicle is also ready, so we look forward to finishing our work and launching. A question to the US astronaut. You speak Russian very well, and we know that you speak Russian well. You train a lot. What are your favorite phrases in Russian? Well, my favorite phrase in Russian is that we will fly to space with sparks in our eyes. Okay, thank you guys, thank you so much.
Sounded like they were got a big bug.
Hello, greetings. Hello, gentlemen.
Luca. Luca. Спасибо. Эндрю. Спасибо.
Звучит like this guy.
Саш, Сан.
На кого?
Я здесь.
Right here, who am I looking at? Thank you to everyone who made this possible for us. We are open to questions. Thank you, we're ready. I found everything I needed, thank you. Everything is in its rightful place, thank you. Thank you, the vehicle is ready and we are ready, so all is good. We are very glad with our team to welcome you to the museum. We have a lot of different exhibits, a lot to see. We'll just run through it. It's a quick summary of everything that we have here on show. So again, welcome and please come in. This is the hall of all of the designers. I'm not going to tell you anything about this because you've been here, you know this. So you know that we work hard to have special cases for all of our exhibit items, and so we keep them here. Please look here.
Luca, I am going to do here. Because it's like да, ты можешь туда. Ну тут.
Yeah, you can stand there. I just want some symmetry. 1, 2, 3.
Так, сегодня, ну, в принципе, у нас мы как,
So,
мы пишем.
what's the date today? We write today's date. So it's the 16th. Look, it's your turn. This was my first one.
Конечно, самый высокий.
So I'm the tallest, I'll write here.
Лука, и на нас потом, пожалуйста.
Поместитесь туда. Небольшим. Да. Пожалуйста, внимание. И еще раз.
Thank you very much. We always thank you for visiting us. And this is our gift to you. This is a tradition that we began with Mike Baker and we continue it here. Just make it really pretty because we put it into the museum. We'll be showing it in the museum. And we would like to give you to the museum this traditional t-shirt with increments 60 and 61 and Soyuz on the back. And of course our signatures are already there. Thank you very much. Thank you. Just to keep our memory. Can you see us from up there? Yes, you can see everything from above. Okay, wish you best of luck. May you have a easy launch, a very sure and good work experience up there, and a quick and painless descent. And like I said, here's that picture, this great picture. Okay, please look here.
Muovi troppo a destra, Paolo, se no ti vedo.
great to see you out here. It's a little warm. How's you doing? How's the crew doing? They ready for launch on Saturday?
Absolutely. The crew's doing great. Obviously, we're over in the Cosmonaut Hotel with them. Very calm, ready to go. It's exciting for Drew as a first-time flyer to anticipate this mission. It's personally exciting for me with a similar background of being in the military and a graduate of West Point. So really excited to see it go over.
And Drew's going to be up there a little longer than normal. That's not usual for a first flight, right?
It's not, but we have a lot of confidence in him, and we asked if he'd be willing to step up and do that, and he is. The ISS is a great place to live, and we're very confident once he gets there, at the end, he won't want to come home.
And then they're launching 50 years to the day after Neil and Buzz walked to the moon on Apollo 11. What's kind of the legacy that you've been reflecting on lately? What's it mean for you? What's it mean for this crew?
Well, I've thought a lot about that. To the day, 50 years. I was 12 years old at the time, and if you had told me, hey, 50 years later, I'd have an opportunity to be part of this amazing program, to be part of NASA's in the astronaut office, I wouldn't have believed it. So it's extra special, and it's exciting to remind everybody that we still have this amazing thing called the International Space Station circling the Earth every 90 minutes, and we have our astronauts and cosmonauts and our international partner astronauts up there working hard every day.
Thanks, man.
You bet.
All right, Kirk, we're just 2 days away from launch now. How's everything looking down here? How's the station looking to get 3 new crew members on board?
Well, the station's in great shape. I had a chance to talk to the on-orbit crew last week, and they're very much looking forward to their friends showing up here in the next few days. So everything's ready to go on orbit. I had a chance to speak with the general designer today here in Baikonur, and the rocket and the spacecraft are all in great shape. And as you can see, it's sitting here on the pad, going through its processing, ready for its trip into space. So all looks good.
And so this launch is just the first, and we got a couple activities coming up. Walk us through. It's going to be kind of a busy traffic season at station.
It is not only from a visiting vehicle standpoint, but also from workload on orbit. So we have this launch, and then the very next day we have a SpaceX launch, Dragon launch from Florida. That'll arrive on orbit. Of course, there's a lot of science to be done on orbit. During this increment, there's 266 new investigations, or 266 investigations, 98 of which have never been done on an International Space Station. That Dragon will arrive with an adapter to allow the second docking port for commercial crew to arrive. So there'll be a spacewalk to install that. But just extremely busy time for this crew right after they get on orbit. Then things slow down, and we have a bunch of spacewalks. So it doesn't really slow down. It'll just change its flavor. A bunch of spacewalks to repair the alpha magnetospectrometer, and also to install some replacement batteries on the big solar arrays outside.
We've been asking everybody, so they're going to be launching 50 years to the day after the lunar landing for Apollo 11. What's kind of Apollo 11 meant for you throughout your life, and how do you see, or how excited are you for what our plans are for the immediate future?
Well, I'm really excited to be here for that anniversary. Of course, the anniversary is something we think of in the U.S. about being celebrating the accomplishment of NASA and U.S. industry, but in fact, Apollo was really about the whole world. It was the time the whole world stopped to watch. So I think of it as more of an anniversary that the whole world can enjoy, and it's great to be here in Baikonur and enjoy that Apollo anniversary 50 years ago, and in the launch here. I think what a better way to celebrate I can't even imagine. So it's really exciting from that standpoint. Apollo to me spoke about possibilities. So I never grew up in a world where it was impossible to put humans on the moon. In fact, we know we can do it. So everything that we've done since then, everything that we're doing today, and the things that we're dreaming of the future, I know they're possible. I know we can do it. I know we can do it together as a partnership, and I can't wait to see it happen.
All right. Thank you much, Kurt.
Okay, so Bernard Party, you're the ISS program manager. What does this mean, this launch here from Baikonur today?
Thank you. Well, it's another launch to the ISS. We have a frequency of 1 flight per year, and our astronauts are supporting our utilization program. And here we go. we have Luca going. Last time it was Alex, the time before it was Thomas, and therefore the class of 2009 is having its second go.
The thing is, it's the first time we have no one assigned officially for another launch, and maybe the last time we launched from here. How are you preparing the future?
Well, we are preparing the future together with our international partners. There is a qualification program ongoing for the new vehicle provided by the commercial companies working for NASA. And they are completing their qualification, and very soon they will assign an astronaut, and we will continue flight with the same cadence that we had in the past.
So it's not the end of anything. It's the end of a cycle, maybe, with the Soyuz.
By any means, it's not the end, it's an evolution. A long program is not always the same every day for every year's, especially if it lasts 20 years. So it's a natural evolution of the program. There are new vehicles, new challenges, and new opportunities.
There's the little symbol, the flight is on the anniversary of the moon landing. Any specific feeling for you, maybe, as the...
Oh yes, this is a very big thing. This gives us even more motivation to accomplish this mission in the best way possible, and obviously the motivation to go and explore the moon.
You're the head of the European Astronaut Center. What does this mean, this other launch here from Baikonur?
Well, it's of course a great launch again, this time of our ESA astronaut from Italian nationality, Luca Parmitano, for the mission Beyond. It's of course a continuation of the work that we are doing on the International Space Station, but it's also a good link to what we are preparing for the ministerial conference, to go beyond our low Earth orbit, to go forward to the moon. Initially with the gateway to allow us over time to have sustainable exploration of the lunar surface.
There is no astronaut assigned officially yet for another mission, which is the first time. It takes a long time. So what's going on? What are you preparing?
So indeed, we don't have a launch date for the next European astronauts. Usually we have this already at this time. We are in a little bit of a transition period this time, where also on the US side we are going to start flying with US commercial crew vehicles, SpaceX and Boeing in this case. And so the planning for that is not completely established yet. Of course, unofficially in our mind we are trying to see how this could all fit together, but we need to have more certainty before we can assign crew.
And 50 years after the moon landing, you have the moon in your mind as astronaut?
Of course, with this mission, which is named Beyond, we're looking to the future. So our astronauts have been very successful flying to the International Space Station, getting very important roles. Like Luca in this mission will also be the commander of the International Space Station. But we need to look forward. And of course, if we participate in the Gateway and in future lunar exploration, of course we expect that also European astronauts will fly to the Gateway and eventually will set foot on the moon.
You were the first commander for Europe in the ISS. Do you have a little nostalgia of this period?
As an astronaut, of course, you always want to fly to space. It's the same for me. If they would assign me tomorrow to a mission, I would be ready immediately. But it's now the next generation that needs to take the real burden and to fly to space, to do the work there on the ISS, the technology, the science, and to prepare for the future. And of course, we will also have, if you have a successful Space 19 Plus mission, a future selection in 2020, 2021. So the next generation is coming as well. So we need to prepare for the future, and that we can only do with young people.
And it's a bright future.
It's a bright future for ESA. It's a bright future for the partnership. We will move beyond the ISS. We will move forward to the moon with the Gateway and eventually to the lunar surface. So the ISS still will be there for a long time, I believe. We want also to extend the ISS till 2030, but we also need to look beyond low Earth orbit.
Thank you.
July Martin Judge.